So good afternoon, everyone. So we will start in a while. Just we will wait for some time so that people can join. Then we will start. Hello. So okay, I think we should start now. So good afternoon, everyone. Myself is Pritesh Kumar Patro, the president of Odia Sahitya Samaja Akriti Rourkela. I welcome you all to this outstanding webinar, which is going to be delivered by the brilliant artist Lalita Kala Awardee, uh, Bijaya Kumar Nayak sir. And yeah, so we can start. So I request Mr. Bijay Kumar Nayak sir to start the webinar.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks, Pritesh Patro, and also thanks to Odisha Sahitya Samaj NIT Rourkela. So it's a great opportunity for me to I share my experience before you. So I thanks again Pritesh Patro. So before starting our discussion, okay, I'm an art teacher, so I'm not a traditional photo artist. So but I made lots of photo paintings in this traditional way. So let me tell what is photo painting. Okay, so you follow the our PPT, and there is writing on the screen, and then only we discuss what about photo painting. Next slide. Actually, Patta painting is a traditional painting of Odisha because Odisha is a religious place, expert in art and architecture. That means expert in art. That means Utkal. That's why its name is, other name is Utkal. That means perfect in art and architecture. Okay. So in this context, paintings. Actually, Odisha is full of art. Art means painting, sculpture, architecture, etc. So, if we go the history from BC, from BC onwards, you see the caves of Khandagiri and Udayagiri, and also see the 8th century Banja dynasty periods, the paintings started at that time. Okay, this also mentioned in this PPT. The Patta paintings depicts the old murals of Odisha dating back to the 5th century BC. Okay, so at that time, the Puri, Konark, and Bhubaneswar. This is the triangle, the golden triangle of Odisha, where the paintings, the cultural, traditional of the painting developed. Okay, so in this context, when we shall discuss the Patta painting, it is a religious. Actually, Patta painting is a religious painting. It is based on the Jagannath cult. Okay, that is at the center, Puri, okay, of Odisha. That one particular village. This tradition continuing nowadays also, starting from 5th century BC or from BC, from now onwards, this cultural place started this Patta paintings. Next, next slide, please. Actually, the the paintings, the traditional paintings, divided into three parts. Okay, three types of paintings. The people at the time made. One is Pattachitra, another one is Bhitti Chitra, another one is Pothi Chitra. Actually, Chitra is a Sanskrit word. Patta also Sanskrit word. Patta and Chitra both are mixed. So this Chitra and paintings on a patta means cloth. Okay, and another one is Bhitti Chitra means painting on wall. Paintings on wall. Another one is Pothi Chitra means paintings on palm leaf, not on patta, on palm leaf. Okay, these inscribed. These paintings are inscribed on a with a stylus and use some color, so, and kept in a screw in a lip. Okay, one by one, and tied in the thread. This is known as Pothi Chitra. Three types of paintings at that time they made. But as far as Patta painting is concerned, so it is fully religious painting. So the cultural place I have told, Puri is the cultural place where our Lord Jagannath is the center deity, and his brother Balabhadra and sister Subhadra. These three deities we worshipped at Puri. Actually, from 6th century it already started, but time of gradual 12th century, the Jagannath cult, the Vaishnavism started at Puri and Odisha. At that time, the Jagannath temple exploded and started Jagannath cult broadly. Okay, so at that time, so let me just discuss about the Jagannath. So there are some Puranas there. Okay, the proof. So Purushottama Deva. Okay, they in 9th century they mentioned that about Jagannath. There is some manuscripts. Okay, and there is some Puranas: Matsya Purana, Skanda Purana, Agni Purana, Brahma Purana, Padma Purana, Kalika Purana. Okay, do you listen me? Okay, hello, can you follow me? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
Yes,
are
it
audible.
is audible.
Okay. So these Puran already I have told these Puranas about to 4th century and 7th century, 9th century, the Agni Puran, 9th century, and Brahma Purana, 9th century. They in these Puranas they mentioned the cult, that they deity about Jagannath. Okay. The Ganga dynasty, the 9th century, Jayad Kesari, they expand the Jagannath cult after Turkish invasion, 12th century. Okay, so Jagannath cult already explode, and the about Patta painting, they started the tradition of Patta painting. Actually, so why Patta painting started at that time? Jagannath cult, because it's a huge building. You should know temple, Lord Jagannath temple. So some paintings and they have done on the wall of the temple. This is known as Bhitti Chitra. Okay, and that Pothi Chitra is palm leaf. So now we are discussing about Patta. Next slide. So how to process What is the process to making the Pattachitra? Next slide. Step one. So actually, that patta made with layers of canvas means cotton cloth. You see, the cotton sarees, our mummies, they were used to using wearing the cotton sari. So with this cotton sari, the layers, 5 or 6 layers, they have used with the photo with the certain gum. That is all the process natural. Okay, the preparation of the patta quite natural. That means one gum they were using, that gum is tamarind gum. Okay, tamarind means imli. What we are using imli. Okay, that seed a little bit round. They making into powder and mix with the chuck powder. Okay, and they boiled it. I boiled it for half an hour or 20 minutes like this. And then after cold, they used that gum on the cotton canvas or cotton sari one by one, layer by layer. Then, okay. Then dry, after dry this cotton, there are 5 or 6 layer cotton. They raw with a rough stone. Okay, rough, not polish. Rough stone, they raw. That means up to have 1 hour or 2 hours they rub on that canvas long sari. Okay, then only one smooth pebble this rubbed on the canvas on the putty. Okay, the prepared cotton putty. Next slide. You see, this is the practical how they are using the tamarind gum and the chuck powder. This is a pink color. You see, yellow is the cotton sari, natural sari, or 5 or 6 layer cotton cloth, and then the chuck powder and the tamarind gum. And this is the next photograph. You see, one rough stone, the raw about 1 or 2 hours, the raw. Okay. Then after using smooth pebble for smooth leathery effect. Okay, because drawing now we have to apply the color with the brush, so we need smooth surface like paper, though it is a can
Guys, I think we have encountered an technical issue, so we will be right back checking it. Just wait for a minute.
ठीक ठीक. Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible now. We can start.
Hello. Hello. Can you listen me?
Yes, sir, you are audible now. We can resume, sir.
No, your voice is not clear. Hello. My voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. I can.
Yes, sir, we can start.
Okay. Sorry for disturbances. That is a network problem. So here, you can you see the photograph in the slide? Hello. Can you see the photograph?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
See. You see, this is the actually process to make patta painting. Okay, the patta ground. The ground is not a paper. There is a layer of layer cloth, 5 or 6 layer cut. That is cotton cloth, not linen. Okay, that means all should be that though it is a religious painting, so we use natural. The your glue is natural, your process is natural, or sari jo cotton cloth patta is also natural. Okay, this is the stone. You see the rough stone. Then another one is pebble, smooth stone. Okay, this is the preparation of ground, because your sari is very long. Then after preparation, so we cut the pot according to our size. Next slide. Preparation of color. You see the colors here. Patta paintings colors are quite natural, not fabric color, not acrylic color, not camel colors. At that time there was no color, the 12th century or 10th century. Here you see the colors are quite natural. They are borrow the colors, made the colors from the nature. You see there are limited color: white, black, red, blue, and yellow. Red oxide and yellow. Okay, these colors are white. Actually, white natural. So why, from where they made the colors white? White is the come from conch shell. Okay, the conch shell, they burnt the conch shell and make the white color. And powder, actually the conch shell and the burnt and the grinding and make powder and mix with water and a little bit glue. In this color they are using glue. The glue is also natural. The wood apple, you see the wood apple, the glue of wood apple with this white color, because without glue this color are not durable. So with this the conch shell powder with glue made white color. Then yellow is from harital. Okay, harita means turmeric. Turmeric, or also sometimes also stone. They use yellow stone for yellow color. Okay, and black you see the in beach coastal belt, so many coconut trees is there. We can get coconut. So you see the coconut shell is very hard. They burnt the coconut shell and grinding it and mix a little bit. You see the your wood apple, the koi in our Odia term, the koitha glue. Okay, just like wood apple, that is a fruit. Okay, so from that wood apple we collect some glue, we mix with this glue. There you see the black from that coconut shell grinding. Another process for black, the soot means the lamp black, SHOOT. Okay, means lamp black. From lamp black also we can get black color and mix that wood apple glue, koitha glue. And red oxide is from hingula. One stone is hingula. Okay, or some red oxide stone. Okay, and also little bit green. At that time also they use little bit green from tree leaves. they cross that leaves and extract the juice and a little bit glue. Can blue. And blue color from indigo. Okay, in like of a stone, indigo that prepared the colors. And you see what is the significant meaning of that colors. You see why they use, why not a pink, why not a purple, why not a brown, why not a pink, so many colors you can use. But this religious painting, because you see the Jagannath temple, you visit Jagannath temple, the face of Jagannath, Lal, Balabhadra and Subhadra, these three, they are not a pink, they are not a colored pink and a brown and a violet like this. Only red, black, yellow and white. Okay, that means why? Because white is the symbol of, what is the psychological meaning of that colors? White means purity, you see, purity, peace, innocence, neutrality. Okay, this is the significance meaning of white. And why black? What is the meaning of black? Black means symbol of death, fear, evil, like. And red means love, romance, blood, religious, danger. This is the significant meaning of red. And yellow signifies happiness, beautiness, cheeriness, warmth, hunger, etc., etc. Okay. Green, cool, natural. That's the meaning of cool. Meaning of green is natural, cool, and growth, harmony, fertility. This is the meaning of a green. So what is the meaning of blue? Blue means calmness, wisdom, loyalty, truth, etc. This is the meaning of blue. Okay. So because we have to, before applying the color, we have to know the actual meaning of the colors. Okay, next slide. Then actually the main basic characteristics of the painting is, you see the Pattachitra. This is the traditional painting of Odisha. Also traditional painting of Odisha of West Bengal. Traditional painting of West Bengal, also known as Pattachitra. Same meaning, same name, but the painting is different because this border design differentiate the both Patta painting from West Bengal and Odisha. You see the Kangra painting of Himachal Pradesh. Also they have rich cultural traditional paintings. Okay, Bundi Rajput painting of Rajasthan, you see, and the Kalamkari paintings of Rajasthan, they are also traditional paintings. They are using border designs. And you also Madhubani painting of Bihar, you also traditional painting of Bihar, they are using the border design. But our border design, the Patta painting of Odisha border design, very intricate and very beautiful and very delicious. Okay, if you compare these border traditional paintings of India. Okay, so here very that means the flowers, foliage, sometimes snakes, sometimes animals in this. You see the Konark temple, the entrance, there is 7 border designs. Okay, if you enter the main entrance of the Konark, is closed, but there is some steps are there. If you go and see minutely to the 7 borders of Konark Sun Temple, okay, you see the very detailed, intricate border designs in this door jam. So our Pattachitra also, you see, so 3 or 4 border, the minimum 2. If you see any border Pattachitra, there is border designs 2 or 3 or sometimes 4. Minimum 2. Okay, flowers, foliage, okay, and sometimes animals, snakes, you can find the border design. Next, you see the how they draw on the that piece of patta. That means you see there is so many names are there. The process of patta chitra, there is so many names. The typical name is called tippana. Okay, this is the Sanskrit word tippana, which implies the process of making a well-defined skeletal sketch. First, before applying the color, we have to do the sketch or preliminary drawing on the canvas, prepared canvas. Okay, next. You see, then after drawing, we use the colors. Okay, in Pattachitra, The first step is the hymn. Actually, the applying these 5 colors, there is so many process to apply the colors. Which color you should apply first, which color second, like this. Okay. So first is hingula, means hingula banaka, Sanskrit word. Okay, that means you're filling the red color first, because you see our Pattachitra, it's a religious paintings, because you see the red color is a symbol of religious. So first time, though at first they, after drawing, they use red color on the background. So always that religious paintings, the subject, the background should be black or sorry, red or orange. Okay, so this is hingula, means red. Okay, the step is to color colors is background anywhere. So background should be red. Then they use the color luga pindha, means our in our Odia, luga pindha means the wearing clothes. Okay, they use the after background, then they use the body color, which type of dress and draperies they are using the character, the Jagannath, Balabhadra, or the religious subjects. Okay, from Ramayana and Mahabharata, all the heroes and characters, their dresses and draperies, they are different. So many different colors using for that luga pinda, means draperies, dresses. Then come Gohana lagi, means ornaments. Gohana lagi, this is a Odia or Sanskrit word. Gohana lagi means ornament. Then they apply colors to the ornaments. In Pattachitra, ornament playing a vital role, because Hindu gods and goddesses, they are they are using so many ornaments, because that the social tradition, social custom, I think that time there was like this. So the ladies and gents also at the time they were using so many ornaments, because this is the proof of our culture, the Pattachitra, our gods and goddesses using so many ornaments. Okay, we apply the ornament, that means which color, yellow color, and also somewhere gold color also we use for that ornament. Next, you see, so fine brushes. I would like to tell something about brushes. Okay, so you see, this is the fine brush from purchase from market, but at that time when Pattachitra started, they prepared own brushes, not to purchase from your market. Okay, at that time there was no camel company, there is no any that time company to make the brushes. They made own brushes. Okay, so brushes are three types brushes. Okay, at that time the bamboo stick, and the top of the bamboo stick is one edge, they tied some some yeah, hairs of animals. Okay, they collect hairs from animals like a buffalo, cow, cows, and the goats, and a squirrel, and a mouse. Okay, these are the animals. They collected the hairs from that animal, and tied up that one edge of the bamboo stick, and they apply the color. Complete. Okay, so there are three types of brushes. For bold color, they use buffalo or cow hair. Okay, for bold, and for minute work, you see now this brush, minute work, they use what, mouse, and the squirrel, and the mouse, rat. Okay, that rat hair for minute work. Next, you see the detailing process, though after flat color, there will be lining. You see our Pattachitra, the main characteristics is the lining work. That is no shading like Kangada painting of your Himachal Pradesh. Pattachitra means our flat color and lining, very minute sharp lining. So there is two types of word is there, mutta kola and soru kola. Kola means black, so lining always black and white, maximum black color, flat color and black lining. Okay, so that is a mutta means thickness, and the sorrow means fine line. Okay, so in Pattachitra, all the ornaments, all the draperies, all the border designs, always use the black borders, black lines, so that our character, our drawing, our subject should come out, and there will be contrastness. Okay, in this painting, contrastness is must. Next, Gohana. Just before I have told you, just one before slide. Ornaments. Gohana kuta means ornaments detailing. Okay. Ornaments detailing. Kuto means the detailing, very intricate, minute, final touch of the ornament. Okay, that means some dotted, some threads of ornaments, hand ornaments. So many ornaments are there. That means earrings and a nose and heads and four arms and your arms. So many ornaments are there. Waist person, so many wands, necklace, so many ornaments are. So it involves finer detailing on the ornament. Artists of earlier time, that earlier time means at that time, 10th century, 12th century, sometimes they were using gold foil, just like your Kerala painting. Okay, you see, just like your Kerala traditional painting, you see nowadays they are using gold foils for ornament. But in Odisha Pattachitra, at that time preliminary they used, but nowadays the yellow color they were using. They are now also they are using yellow color and black fine lines for the ornament. Here ends step by step. Okay, next we are seeing just to we see the some photographs of Pattachitra. You see, next slide. Now we are discussing about the Pattachitra. Bas. This is the first our Hindu deity, our Almighty Lord Jagannath, left Balabhadra and Subhadra. And why they are three? Because their father was there, mother also, other brothers are there. Because you see, Odisha culture shows the fraternity and respect to our ladies community, sister. Okay, so that's why our two brothers and one sister is there. So our Jagannath culture is like this. So we should give respect to our women community. Okay, so our basically sister, all the sisters in our Odisha, we should give the respect. So there is a story. So Rath Yatra. So in the car festival month of June. Okay. So you see, Jagannath come out from that. These three deities come out from temple and ride on the three cars and rathas, and they go to their auntie. Okay, Mausima, जो बोलते हैं Mausi. So this is a car festival. So we should so this is the story. But now see the three deities, Jagannath, Balabhadra, and Subhadra. They are fully ornamented. This is a Suna Besa. Okay, this is the so many bases are there for Jagannath temple, Jagannath culture. You see, now this is a Suna Besa, the traditional painting. Here you see the border. There are two borders. One is white, another one is very thin border. Okay, two borders are there. The ornaments and the draperies of Jagannath, Balabhadra, they are also very intricate design. Okay, there are hands and legs. Actually, they don't have any hands and legs, but in that particular base, Suna base, okay, they were using that gold hands and legs and some weapons. You see. Next, ये Kanchi Abhijan. This is a story of our Jagannath culture. Okay, so they were disguisedly our Jagannath Balabhadra, both are riding on a horse and went to that is a story. Went to help our Gajapati Raja, Mukund Deva. Okay, and they were go to the war field disguisedly like a soldier on the horse, and at that time one lady, okay, Manika, at that time she used to sold the curd. Okay, because your Jagannath Balabhadra fond of curd. That time summer season is there, so they just drink the curd, and there though they're good, they don't have any price or price to give this cowherd girl. Okay, the Manika. So at the time, the Lord Jagannath gave her the ring of his hand, the golden ring, and went away. So this story depicted the traditional the Pattachitra. You see, in traditional in our Pattachitra, with the figure, we should give importance the nature at that time, from starting onwards. The painters, actually the Chitrakaras, those who made the painting, the Pattachitra, known as Chitrakaras. Okay, the Chitrakaras were made this type of painting with the nature. Okay, next. Here, Nauka Bihara. Nauka Bihara means the boat riding, Lord Krishna and the gopis. You see, the subject matter of our Pattachitra is always religious, Puranic, Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Hindu gods and goddesses, and depict some narrations of our the Hindu uh, Puranas. Okay. Here also you see the Krishna Lila. Lord Krishna is on the ride on a boat, and four gopis they are sitting or standing like this. You see the still here you see the background. You see background is always not sky color, because your sky is always blue, but here you see orange. Though it is a religious painting, always Pattachitra background should be orange, brown, or red, because our main deity Lord Jagannath is black, Krishna you see the blue color. Okay. And your drapery is always yellow. Okay. You see, and also background you see some tree and the leaves are there to beautify. Okay. To highlight our subject. Okay. And some see bottom some lotus are there, white and pink lotus and the leaves. Okay. As you see this type of paintings, not only and in Puri Jagannath temple, in the Puri town itself, some just I have quote some give some ideas. This patta painting in town, Puri town, some sahis and gullies are there. They were specially meant for Pattachitra, just like Basali Sahi, Pattachitrakar Sahi, and Danda Mukundu Sahi. Okay. And Markandeswar Sahi of Puri town, and our Raghurajpur of Puri, just 10-12 kilometers from Puri town. And except Puri, other district also they are using such type of Pattachitra, like our Paralakhemundi of Gajpati district, Ganjam district also some doing, and Digapandi of Ganjam district, Chikiti of Ganjam district, Barampur town also they are doing Pattachitra, and Dhorakot also Ganjam district they are doing such type of Pattachitra, and your Bargad district and Bargad town some village are there, they are also using doing Pattachitra, and Sonpur and Keonjhar they are also using. Because why Keonjhar na? One what is district Keonjhar very important for us for the Pattachitra, because Pattachitra that means traditional painting the tradition. Actually there is no history, but one painting is alive for painting each Keonjhar district still then alive. Okay. That is 8th century painting, mural painting, Bhitti Chitra. I have told you earlier. Three types of paintings. One is Pattachitra, another is Bhitti Chitra, painting on the wall. Because 12th century Jagannath temple, the wall paintings. But before that, 8th century, 8th century AD, there was a cave in Keonjhar district. That is Rabano Chaya, Sita Binji. Okay. Rabano Chaya area, that is Sita Binji area. Rabano Chaya, that is a one of cave is there, a huge stone. Okay, 7 feet and 10 feet diameter on the stone. That is some procession of Disa, the Bhanja dynasty, Disa Bhanja king, Disa Bhanja's procession, the painting on the wall. That is a stone, huge stone, Ravana Chaya Sita Binja on the Keonjhar. Because that painting tradition from Keonjhar from 8th century already started at that time. So then Pattachitra, but painting tradition, that Keonjhar is the best tradition. That is the only proof. Now it is alive. Okay, you can see. Next, this is traditional Pattachitra. That is a tribal painting made by me. Next, you see this is the Pattachitra, Lord Ganesha, and some followers are going Shiva, and this is Ganesh painting. You see Hindi as this. This is not a Pattachitra style, but not on Patta. But nowadays, Pattachitra already convert that patti. But here you see the some this painting is Patta style, but on silk cloth. Okay, tussar silk cloth. This painting on tussar cloth, very valuable cloth. Okay. Not patti. This is not your traditional patti. This is a tussar painting. But style is same. You see the background, some trees are there, flowers, leaves, and also background. You see some flowers are there. Background also on the sky. So here very intricate design in this painting. No space is vacant here. You see the foreground. Foreground means where they are walking, grasses and the flowers. Their dress and draperies they are different. You see. Next, here is painting Pattachitra. It is a traditional Pattachitra on patti. It is Lord Jagannath and brother Balabhadra, and here sister Subhadra is there. So there are three deities and a beautiful border design, and background this corner arch shape, and background is a red color. Already I have told you that where there are three deities are there, background should be red, because red is symbol of religious, symbolize religious. When we use our village one banyan tree, at the time in the ground, the root of the banyan tree, one stone is there and a red color is there, and we worship, because red is the symbol of purity, symbol of richness and religiousness. Okay, so we use always background the red color. You see here also red color, and the Jagannath face is black, our traditional color black, eyes white and lips red. So this is a limited color, limited color for the three deities, and Balabhadra white, black, white, and Subhadra, goddess Subhadra yellow face, because lady is always yellow in our Hindu culture. Next slide. You see, this is Pattachitra, Radha and Krishna, and there are two Sakhis are there. Okay, you see the draperies and their intricate designs and the border designs. Here also some architecture designs you see. Some architectural designs, very intricate. If you see the detail, this is the pedestal they are standing. Acha, I am want to tell you that that the standing position. But what is the position for Hindu gods and goddesses? For drawing of Hindu gods and goddesses, there are three types of standing positions. Okay, one is Samabhanga, that is Samabhanga. Another one is Abhanga. Third is Tribhanga. Fourth is Atibhanga. For Hindu deities, there are four styles of standing. Samabhanga means stand or sit static. Okay, static means calm and quiet. Both are same. Both arms and legs and sitting position are same. That means equal. Sama, left side and right side both are equal, known as Samabhanga. Abhanga means one side straight, one leg is straight, another one leg is little bit angular. Okay, and the head little bit bent. This is some of Abhanga. One side different from other. Okay, that may Lord our Surya temples, Lord Narayana. This is type of Abhanga. And Tribhanga. Tribhanga means you see the standing of Lord Krishna and Radha and Sakhi also. You see both side of the two ladies. You see there is a Tribhanga. One head, one style, and from head to waist another direction, and from waist to leg another direction. 1, 2, and 3. You see, from head to, that is neck, head to neck, one direction, from neck to waist another direction, and waist to feet another direction. 1, 2, 3. This is Tribhanga. So Lord Krishna only Tribhanga, nothing others. Then Atibhanga. So who is the gods? Atibhanga means uh, excess style of standing or dancing. This is the Atibhanga we see only in the dancing position. That is, we cannot measure the bhangas. Sometimes three bhanga, sometimes four bhanga, sometimes two bhanga. In dancing, according to our dance posture, that's known as Ati bhanga. This is only Lord Shiva. You see the Nataraj sculpture. Have you seen Nataraj sculpture? In this sculpture, you see the Ati bhanga. Okay. Next slide. Pattachitra actually nowadays the Pattachitra is applying on a different purposes. Okay, from your to your room decoration, you see the coconuts. Okay, the Pattachitra on coconuts, Pattachitra on wood. You see some birds are there, some household articles, Pattachitra on your wooden boxes, Pattachitra on your door screens. So I mean, that means Pattachitra nowadays it's not in the temple wall. Nowadays Pattachitra is in your every day-to-day activities and day-to-day articles also. For your drawing room decoration, for daily use articles nowadays. Next. Some paintings of mine, you see, subject matter is different, but little bit use patta style, in traditional patta style face. You see the here, you see the eyes, both two eyes. Okay, but in Pattachitra, the basic characteristics of Pattachitra already I have told you that the you see the basic facial characteristics. Always Pattachitra, the face is profile, not face, not front face like this. Okay, it is something creative. If, style of patta, but something little bit change of the style. But just you see, show me just one Pattachitra, Pritesh. One Pattachitra show, previous one, nine before, previous. You see the Radha and no, just yeah. You see the Radha and Krishna, not frontal face. Always in Pattachitra, the face is profile, side face. You see the pointed nose, sharp, lengthier eyes, and intricate your fingers. You see, and your feet, not the front, always side. Your feet also always side. Your face always side. This is the technique of Pattachitra face. Because Pattachitra drawing is your Kangra style, you can draw, but the face is typical Patta. It is not equal with any traditional painting of India. Okay, your Kangra miniature, your Patta West Bengal, your Kerala painting, your Andhra paintings. Okay, but here our Patta style is only the traditional. The basic characteristics is the face drawing, lips, little lips, and a pointed nose, and sharp lengthy eyes. Okay, next slide. And you see the draperies. The draperies, the ornaments, the draperies of the Patta style, there is a little bit change before when it was started. But after Mughal came to India, the traditional paintings of our Pattachitra something little bit changed after Mughal came, because Mughal painting started when they came. They started a Mughal style painting because the Mughal dresses, the Raja, the ornaments of Raja, the dresses and of Raja, the Mughal king, was Akbar and Babur and Jahangir. There and the ladies, okay, the ladies draperies of Mughal, the painting, the painter of Mughal painter, they have started such type of draperies of Mughal drapery. So our Pattachitra painters, they try to experiment this type of draperies into our Patta style. So little bit Patta style, Mughal style introduced at that time in our Pattachitra, especially for draperies. Okay. This is the black and white Pattachitra. You see, Pattachitra also they are making with black and white only, black background and white drawing. Okay, Pattachitra also make this type of. Next slide. This is the most important painting of the Pattachitra. This is the first painting, I think, first type of painting of Pattachitra. You see, there is three names are there, our three deities. Okay, Balabhadra, Jagannath, and Subhadra, Lord Subhadra, Goddess Subhadra. You see, actually before our car festival, Rath Yatra, before car festival, that is full moon day, there was a Snahana Punnima, you know, full moon day of Jeshta Mas, Jeshta. There was Snahana Punnima. We called as Snahana Punnima because these three deities are taking bath at that time. Okay, 108 pots of water. Okay, the poured on the three deities on the Snahana Mandap. After Snan Mandap, after bath, after taking bath, the three deities, fever. They're having some feverness, just like our human body. When we are basically taking so much bath, so we should have a fever. So same technique. Our Lord three deities, they have a fear, and they are go inside the temple. Inside the back side of the temple, they cannot see the tourists. Okay, the date the our the peoples, they cannot show them because they are fever, so they are inside another womb for them. So when the other this 15 days, okay, from Snan Punnima to the fortnight of Asadha, okay, the full moon day of just to fortnight, first fortnight. Okay, first fortnight of Asad. Okay, before your car festival. Okay, these 15 days, these deities cannot show to others. Their devotees cannot show their devotees. So to whom? So the devotees came from the world, came from the India to see them, see their beloved God, Lord Jagannath. So at that time, these 15 days, so to whom they show to see the three deities? Now, at that time, this Pattachitra, actually, that is a particular family. Their duty is to making the Pattachitra for these 15 days. The people will come to village, come to the temple, Jagannath temple, and they will see the three paintings for the three deities at that time, particular 15 days. Full moon day of Jyeshtha to first fortnight of Asada. These for 15 days, this is we can go to temple. We cannot see that full our Jagannath Balabhadra and the wooden sculpture. We only see the three paintings. This painting is known as Anasara Patti because these three teachers go to the Anasara house. That means they having feverness. So for the better treatment, they go to the inside room. We cannot see them for the 15 days. So at that time, we see these three paintings for the instead of three sculptures. Okay, these three name, the name is Sri Narayana, Ma Bhubaneswari, and Sri Basudev. That is the three names. That is the name changed. This painting name is like this. Okay, this painting is known as Anasara Patti. Okay, so in this Ratna Singhasana, that is the main place for the gods. Ratna Singhasana, these three paintings will be there, and we will see in this 15 days for these paintings. Okay, these paintings are known as Anasara Patti. So this Patta tradition are starting from this. Okay, this is the past Pattachitra of Odisha, of Jagannath culture. Okay, from this for this painting, some families are deputed to make this painting. These families are known as Chitra Karaj. When they are doing the painting, very puriously, very sacredly, they are doing such type of paintings because this painting need 1 month to make this painting. Because for this 1 month, this whole family engaged. Their lady, their old men, and also small the children also they're cooperating for these paintings. These families, these whole 15 days or 1 month, they're quite vegetarian. Okay, and they're taking one meal a day, and they're wearing new dress. Okay, new dhoti, not pant or shirt, dhoti and a gamcha, and they are using always natural, not any mineral on any your artificial colors or colors from purchase from market. Nowadays also they are using some natural colors, and though brushes they are using from market, but colors are natural nowadays. Nowadays, this for Anasara Patti is known as Anasara Patti. Okay, this same process, the patta process is making the same, the layer on the layer, making a patti, 5 6 layers of cotton cloth, new cotton cloth. Okay, and make this happen. This is this painting for ritual purpose. Okay, this 15 days. This is known as Anasara Patti. Achha, this painting after that is once in a year, but what they will do for the whole year, that family, what they will do, how they earn the livelihood for the whole year. This is a seva of the Lord Jagannath. Our Lord Jagannath, so many seva are there. Chitrakara seva, carpenter seva, our tailor seva, the Dorji Bunas and seva. Both so many seva are there. 127 seva are there. That means ritual sevas are there. Worships. Okay, ritual seva. That means service to God, Lord Jagannath. Among them, Chitrakara is one seva. Okay, and your car also, wooden car, the Rath Yatra, during Rath Yatra. There also this Chitrakara, they are doing some painting on the car, on the Rath. Okay, you see some wooden sculptures and the paintings on the wheel of the car, the wooden car, during Rath Yatra. So their duty. Except these duties, what they will do the whole year, Rath Yatra only Asada, and you see the month of May and the month of June and July. Right? They then whole the year what they will do, now they will do some paintings, some small paintings of religious paintings about Hindu gods and goddesses, about Ramayana and Mahabharata, small, and some pilgrims are come to the Puri, and what they will do at the car festival, they will sell their small paintings in the Puri town at the time of Rath Yatra, because so many people, so many pilgrims came to Puri, so they will purchase. Okay, will purchase these paintings. So these paintings are known as Jatri Patti. Okay, These Pattachitra is known as Jatri Patti, the small Pattachitra. Ganesh, Saraswati, our Radha Krishna, Mahabharata scenes, so many things are there. So these paintings are meant for Jatri, means pilgrims. Okay, so this painting is another Patti, what we are seeing now, except all the Pattachitras are known as Puri painting or Jatri painting, because pilgrims are purchasing this type of paintings, and as a memory they will kept to their home. Okay, next slide. You see, this is very important painting, Jatri Patti or Puri painting. You see, one, because at that time there was no camera. Now we have a mobile. Nah? Before 20 years, there was no mobile. There is camera. Before 50 years, there was no camera. You see, so when we came to when somebody came to Puri, okay, nowadays we'll come to Puri and Puri Bardanda, you see, and just take a selfie and go to beach and take a selfie. Okay, but at that time there was no camera, so there no studio also. Nowadays studio is there. There was that time 10th century, 12th century, 14th century, there was no camera, no studio. So that the Chitra Karaj, they made such type of a painting about Puri. You see, Puri temple is there. You see, the Jagannath, three deities are there. Two lions in front. Okay, Singha Dwara known as two lions, and two Dwarapalas is there. And you see, left side, on right side, Ananta Sayana is there, and some Ramayana scenes are there, both sides you see. And the top and the bottom, Das Avatar. See, top is 5 and the bottom is 5. You see. Okay, 10 avatar of incarnations, 10 incarnation of Lord Vishnu is there. Okay, so this is the main painting of Puri. So this is known as the Puri painting. Jatri Patti also you can say. So all the pilgrims came to the Puri and they purchased this type of painting. This is all about Puri Jagannath temple. They will purchase it and go to their house and they will show, I went to Puri and this is all about Puri. Okay, the 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu, you see, top 5 and bottom also 5. Kalki Jagannath ek avatar, you see, 9th and 10th Kalki avatar. So this is the 10 incarnations. This is painting known as all about Puri Lord Jagannath temple. Okay, this painting is known as Puri painting. This is a unique painting. Also border design, you see, always red color. I have told you, background always, though it is a religious painting, background always a red. You see, background always red, and some birds are there. You see, yellow color. You see the yellow color, and some parrots and some birds are there. So before that, pigeons are there in the Puri temple. See, pigeons. Next slide. So some of paintings of mine. Already have seen one. So my Vidyalaya, Fulbani, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. So this is also patta. So though it's a patta painting should be made on patta, but wall, but it is a bhitti paint, bhitti chitra, mural. It's a mural painting style Pattachitra, but painting on wall. You can say bhitti chitra. Okay, but nowadays you can see Jagannath temple's wall. Puri Jagannath temple wall, you can see such type of paintings. So, mean my Vidyala, when I enter the my Vidyala, left side you can see this is a Pattachitra. So, Kandarp Hasti is there, Lord Krishna on the elephant. Next, the clear painting. This is on administrative black wall. Next, next, this is the wall on the door jamb. Okay. This is the procession of Dolo Yatra. Month of March, the Holi, Dol. Next, some of my painting, but there is, you see, little bit traditional Pattachitra style is there. Little bit those not full Pattachitra style, creative painting, but you see little bit Patta style, that means intricate black lining is there. Some figures are there. You see the elephants and the birds. Your applique of Pipili Puri district. You see some applique style is there because I like very much our tradition. Okay, Pattachitra and applique. Next, my drawing. Next, next. Pritesh, just I want to discuss 2 minutes. Pritesh, just show me one painting, Pattachitra.
Okay,
Just
Aman,
show
just
me one.
go to the previous slides and find one
Previous
Pattachitra.
slide. Another. Previous. No, no. Yeah, you see. So here, just I am just want to tell you just one thing that the about the human, that is some measurement is there for human figure. That means proportion. Now I'm telling you just a proportion. So in this proportion, there are so many granthas I have told you. So okay, so Shukraniti Sara and Brihat Samhita, the fourth chapter of Shukraniti Sara and Brihat Samhita, there is a description of the proportion of human figure. So, you see, in the Ramayana, in Mahabharata, okay. So our main hero in Ramayana, Ramachandra and Lakshman, and in Krishna Lila, Mahabharata, Krishna is the hero. Okay. So here you see always the right figure, right proportion, but demon, okay, the villain is the Ramayana who, okay, Ravan is the main villain. So that means they are the asuras. Okay, Kansa Sura, Asura. Okay, so there are so many proportions for the Hindu gods and a normal deity, normal human figure, and asuras and kings. Okay, there are human so many proportions. You see, one talo means one measurement is there. Okay, in this Sukraniti Sara, fourth chapter of Sukraniti Sara, here describes that one measurement known as tala. Tala means some some measurement. Okay, it means four parts of a tala. Okay, for example, human figure, simple human figure is 10 tala, 10 tala. Measurement 10 tala means one head. Our measurement of head is one tala, suppose. Okay, so when a human figure is 10, our 10 times of our head, the length of our head. Okay, and Krura means little bit disturbance elements of the society. Okay, there are 12 talas. Tala means 12 times of head. And Asura, our Kamsasura, our Ravana, Asura, they are 16. Always we are in Pattachitra. Okay, in Indian painting, always they are showing the some little bit bigger than our heroes. Okay, you see in Pattachitra always something little bit bigger, 16 talas. And Kumara, the young, they are 5 talas. Okay, and very young persons. Okay, they are 5 talas. Tala means times of our head. Okay, 1 is to 5, 1 is to 6, 1 is to 16, like this. Okay, this is the measurement of a human figure. Actually, this is the proportion. Okay, this proportion is known as, actually in human in our paintings, you see there are there are 3 or 4 types of proportions are there. One point perspectives. Okay, monumental perspective, one is there, 1 point perspective, 2 point perspective, 3 point, and a monumental perspective. This monumental, scientifically this perspective divided into 4 parts in Western, but in Indian we have monumental perspective. Okay, we have monumental perspective. That means the hero and the villain, we show something bigger. Okay, not scientific perspective here. Scientific perspective is the near thing is the bigger and the distance thing looks smaller. This is the scientific perspective. But here our religious paintings, there is monumental perspective. The real hero looks the villain and heroes looks bigger, so bigger than the natural the or other figures. Okay, this is the basic characteristics of the drawing. So in our Pattachitra, our hero always Krishna, Jagannath, and Rama. Okay, so and the demons. Okay, always demons looks bigger than the heroes. Okay, and the ornaments. So we should be beautifully decorated to our Hindu gods and goddesses. And our basic characteristics of the Pattachitra is we can't leave a single space blank, vacant. You see, your background also. You see the black background in this slide. You see the black background also white dot or white flowers. Nah? And the border also intricate designs and the leaf trees and the corner, the architecture corners. You see top corners, two corners also decorated with a beautiful architecture. Okay, so in Pattachitra, all are beautifully decorated. Nothing is very blank space. And you see bottom two side, you see both side, left and right, two types of trees are there. And also you see the trees in Pattachitra, the trees are very delicate, full of flowers and trees. Not straight. The branches are not straight. The branches are curly. Okay, not straight. So this is the basic characteristics of the Pattachitra. Next, so nowadays, so now today, if you have any question, you can tell me. You can ask me any question. Do you want any doubt? If you have any doubt, you can tell me about the Pattachitra or its technique or style. If you go details, so it will take so many time. So I precisely just I told you precisely about technique and about styles of the paintings. And if you discuss detail, it will take much time. Okay. So briefly, I will tell you. I already have told you. If you have any question, you can ask me.
Okay, sir. We have one question from Ranjit Misra. So his question is: can wood apple or kaithagam available in the market? He's asking
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes, you can get from Ayurvedic shop. From Ayurvedic shop, you can get not no, or sometimes also Puja Bhandar. Sometimes Puja Bhandar you can get such type of koithagam. Okay, little bit costly, but you can get. Achha, why koitho? Why not Fevicol? Why not Syriza? Because you see, the koitho is because painting when we hang on the wall, because our Odisha are very hot climate. Okay, if we use the Fevicol gum, nowadays in market, Fevicol gum is available. Okay, and lots of types of chemicals, chemical gums. But if you use the chemical gums, it may peel off our colors because our natural colors are very soft. Okay, not acrylic color. If you use acrylic color, it's okay. If we use natural colors, the hingula, the haritala, then the leaf and the flower juices, so at that time we use koitha gum. Bound we have to use because koitha gum it's adjusted according to each climate. Okay, in this winter season, in rainy season, and in summer season. Basically, it's our summer or hot climate. So in the summer season, it is may possibility of peeled up the color from the ground, from the patti. Okay, so that's why I use the natural koitha gum. Next, any question? And discussion, you can discuss with me, no problem. Pritesh?
Yes, sir. So we have another question from Ranjan Kumar Sahu.
Sure.
How Pattachitra helped Odisha in world heritage?
Nowadays our government taking so much steps to spread this Pattachitra in Delhi, in also outside also India. They are making organizing such type of workshops and exhibitions. Recently, the month of January, in Delhi, in front of India Gate, there was a lot of huge craft mela, craft village. In that in this our in this mela, our two or three stalls from Odisha, Pattachitra. Okay, so our government also taking so much steps and also give so much facilities to our artisans. Okay, Pattachitra artisans, they are also taking so much privileges from the government of Odisha and government of India. They are participating in national and international exhibitions in the, so at the time so our Pattachitra have certain identity in this global heritage. And we can second thing is we can also use this patta style to our uh, day to day or daily needs or daily articles. Nowadays it's going on. If you use in textile, not Hindu deities, the patta style means flower floral designs, okay, architectures. We can use our textile and our fashions also, our dresses. Okay, except our Hindu goddesses, our floral the patta designs, we can use our draperies. Okay, next.
Sir, we have a question from Subhranshu Panda. His question
Hmm.
is from traditional to current modern world, how
Hmm.
Pattachitra had evolved and how it helped in making Odisha famous in world.
Just I have just before I have discussed something that. Okay, so Pattachitra not only in the religious painting. Now we have to go beyond the religious painting. We carry certain motifs to our other activities, other fashion designs, and other architectures. Okay, this Patta designs. Okay, except Hindu gods and goddess, our goddesses, we use a Patta text, Patta trees and flowers, Patta motifs, the border designs. We can use in other your architecture designs, your drawing rooms, your textiles. Already I have discussed. So this type we can use Patta designs. Okay.
Sir, we have a question from Satyajit Behra. His question
See.
is how the ground is made for Tala Pattachitra. So, sir, I think we should play the video and you can explain now.
Better. Now we see the videos.
Okay, Aman, can you please play the video?
There's a 5-6 minutes video just to see. You see one traditional artist. Okay, Srinivas Mahapatra sir. So now he's doing to doing a Pattachitra from starting to ending. You see now that cotton sari applying the tamarind gum. Okay, tamarind, only tamarind gum, 5 to 6 layer, and then come out from that ground and dried for 2, 3 or 1 day. Then next day he is applying the tamarind gum and chalk powder. You see tamarind gum here white and the pink is chalk powder and tamarind gum both, and a layer on the and applying on the that putty, 5 or 6 layers of putty. You see in hand, not no need any brush, hand you can apply. Here only tamarind gum and chalk powder, not koitha gum. You can grind that tamarind seeds and cut into the rectangle size. You see in a rough stone. First you have to rough in a rough stone, then pebble, fine pebble. Okay, for leathery effect, smooth effect of the ground of the patta. Sound is not clear. That's why you omit the sound. Not clear, audible. You see next little bit. See, starting of drawing with the pencil. Actually, the Pattachitra, the original, those are traditional Chitrakaras that directly use the brush, okay, with the red oxide or red ink, red color, direct. Instead of pencil, sometimes they are using direct brush, direct fine brush for the preliminary drawing, except pencil. You see the drawing, how the space for border design. You see the space, the two layers of spaces, two layers of borders. One is white, another one is small white. You see, and this is the rough architecture design. So after pencil drawing, you can use the natural color, flat color. In Pattachitra, we will use only flat color. Okay, nothing any shading. Actually, this painting needs much patience. To make a patta painting, it must patience needed and take some time. Not if you use, if you want it will finish within 1 hour, 2 hours. It's not possible. It's a lengthy process. Okay, prepared ground and pencil drawing is the most vital thing, because if drawing is wrong, then our painting may be disturbed. So we minutely we should compose our drawings, where it should go. One is the hero is there, and side figures and animals and trees. So minutely we should draw and compose also. It's a car, the Krishna, and applying the white color. He is applying, I think, horse. So always you see the bright color. Okay. You see the background and tree, and now he's doing the fine work. Okay, lining work. You see the finishing work. That means, okay, the border is dark figure. Now he's doing the tree, the flowers and the leaves of the trees. That means the tree is full of. Now it's another Pattachitra. Lord Jagannath is there on cones. This is this drawing. This painting already completed. Yeah, there is Navagunjar of Lord Krishna. Complete. This is beautiful. So this is the process. So if you have any question.
Sir, we have a question from Mr. Rajat Banda. His question is, apart from the traditional procedure of making it, nowadays people write in various easier methods. Is it wrong to modernize the traditional form of art?
Yeah, actually it is wrong. It is not right. I cannot agree with this. Okay. Patta means patta. We can extract the design. We can extract the design and use. Already I have told discussed in your house for decoration of your house. You can use in bottle. You can use in your any decorative items. But you cannot modify the figure, because the traditional motive of the Pattachitra, the profile faces, your nose, the eyes, the ornaments, so you cannot modify it. It's not good, huh? But you can change. But you can use particular design, particular motive. You can use the border design, the tree style. You can copy it out. But the figure you cannot change. The Pattachitra style you cannot change. Okay, it's not good. It's wrong actually.
Okay, sir. So I think we don't have any questions now. So
Okay.
yeah. So Srilita, over to you for the vote of thanks.
Yeah, hello sir. Sir, namaste.
Yes.
Uh,
Namaskar. Namaskar.
so, okay, so now here we are at the end of the webinar. First of all, I would like to thank Bijay Kumar Nayak sir on behalf of Akriti, Odia Sahitya Samaj and entire NITR family for sharing so much on this Pattachitra or Patta painting we can see. Sir, your arts were really creative and artistic. They were very beautiful. And the way you described and presented before us, it was very interesting and informative also, I would like to say. And personally, I learned a lot of things today about Pattachitra. And starting from its history, like its importance, and also its importance in this modern era, we got to know a lot of things. So thank you, sir. And thank you to Odia Sahitya Samaj. It was really great working with you, and it is really a great success for everyone who worked so hard to make this webinar a successful one. And last but not the least, thanks to all the people who participated, attended, and showed their interest in learning something new from this webinar. With all your support and interest, we have made this webinar a successful one. Looking ahead to such more collaborations and webinars. Looking ahead for your support and cooperation. So stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you. Now over to Pritesh.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you a
Uh,
lot.
I once again
Thank you, sir.
I want to thank everyone who have joined this webinar, and I want to specially thank Vision Sir who accepted my request at the first time, at the first moment, and I also want to thank the JNV Fulwani administration for giving all the permissions and for all support. And I can see a comment from Atul Kumar Ray sir, who was the former principal of JNV Fulwani. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us in the webinar. We are so grateful to you. And yeah, so
Thank,
I want to
thank you.
say one
Namaskar.
thing only. Yes, so I want to say only one thing at the end of this webinar, that I was a student of JNV Fulwani, and I have been taught by Bijan Aksar. And I want to say that all the students of JNV Fulwani really admire Sir's paintings, and he's so hardworking, and uh, he has participated in many international art festivals, and his collections are there in many international places also. So I once again thank Vijay Nayak sir, and yeah, so sir, I wish you all the best for your future endeavors, and I also want to conduct some future webinars with you. I definitely want to conduct some future webinars with you about some different art forms, because Odisha is the land of culture and it has immense forms of arts. So,
Okay.
sir, we will finish by ending note from you.
So many thanks for this giving me a chance for this webinar. So again, I thanks to Pritesh Patra and Odia Sahitya Samaj of NIT Rourkela. So I again thanks all of you to give me such type of great chance to express my experiences before you. So if in future you organize such type of webinar, so I'll be grateful. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So, all of you stay safe and stay home and stay safe, and may Lord Jagannath bless us and take us out from this deadly pandemic.
Okay.
And yeah, so Jai
Thank you.
Jagannath, Jai
Thank
Bharat,
you.
Jai Odisha.
Jai
So
Jagannath.
thank you guys.